Hey, so I got these great curling irons, and I just want to tell you a little bit about them so you know if this is the right thing for you or not. Now, first off, my first two I'm going to go over are going to be the professional type curling irons. Now, the professional ones are going to have extra long cords. This makes it very easy to work with. It's good for people who are professionals like me because they can get as far as they need to around either or side of their customer's head. So if you are going to be working on someone else, having an extra long cord will make it a lot easier for you. Now, they heat up extremely quick. These are all going to be 24 karat gold plated. So they heat up very fast and they keep a long lasting curl. And I have a trick for you at the end, how to make your curls last even longer if you have resistant hair to holding curls. So size wise, first off, I'm going to start with, you want a really tiny curl or you have very short hair. You want to go with the 1/2 inch curling iron. So this is going to be a smaller size one. The next size up that I have is 3/4 of an inch. So this is going to be just a little bit bigger than the 1/2 inch. So it's still good for tighter curls and it's still going to be for shorter hair, but it's going to be even more obviously than the 1/2 inch. Again, this is another one that heats up really fast. These both go up to 450 degrees. You can set the temperature to whatever temperature you want. You could go as low as 250 degrees. If your hair is more thin and fragile, you want to stick to the lower temperatures. If your hair is more coarse or more resistant, you're going to go towards the higher temperatures. I do always recommend using some type of heat protectant though when you're using any type of hot tool, whether it be a hair dryer or a curling iron or a flat iron. So the next size up is 5/8 of an inch. The 5/8 of an inch is very close in the size to the 3/4 of an inch. So you may not need both if you're not a professional, but I will say I love the curl for the 5/8 of an inch. If you start having medium length to longer hair versus the smaller curling irons, it's also good if you don't want such a tight curl, even if you do have shorter hair, but you would want at least, I'd say, about 3 inches of length to your hair before you really want to use this length of curling iron. Now, this one is a signature series style, so it does still heat up really fast. The only big difference here is the cord is not going to be quite as long. It's still plenty long enough to work with, but if you are a professional and you need to get around the chair, this one can be a little bit more difficult, but because it's the perfect size, it was worth the sacrifice. And like I said, it still heats up within like a minute flat, if that. You can set it to whatever temperature you want. Again, it has the same temperature settings. They all have the little kickstand at the bottom. So if you want to leave it resting somewhere, it has a way to lean against it. But I do recommend turning your curling irons off once you're done using them. They hold the heat for a very long time. And then this one is about 1 1/8 inches. So this is going to create a very wide, loopy curl. Now, all of these curling irons, even if you don't like to use the clamp at the bottom and you want to create the curling wand style, you can still do that with these. You just simply hold it open, twist the hair around as normal, and then you're going to just hold the hair there at the end the same way you would with the curling wand. So it's going to create the same effect. You do just have to hold it open. The advantage of getting it this way is you don't need two separate curling irons for the same kind of curl. Now, if you have that resistant hair that you need it to last longer, for each section, you want to take smaller sections, you want to take more sections. And for each section that you take, after you curl it up with the curling iron, before you let that curl go down and go loose, you're going to take a little metal clip. You could use a single prong clip or a double prong clip, any small little clip, even a bobby pin, and you're going to pin that curl into place right there. And then you'll move on and do the next curl with the curling iron. Don't let it loose. Keep it in the curled formation nice and tight and pin it again. And you're going to keep doing that throughout the whole head. Wait until the hair cools down, because once the hair cools, it is set and locked into position better. And if you take all those pins out after it's cooled down, it will hold your style for a lot longer. Whether you have resistant hair or not, it will give you much more longevity to the style. But I have extremely resistant hair, and without doing that, my curl is gone in a half an hour. If I put those pins in there, it lasts me all day. And again, having a curling iron that does have the 14 karat gold plating on it will also give you more longevity to your curls. So if you have resistant hair, that's another good way to go. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you find the right curling iron for you.
Hey, so I hope you enjoyed this video. The links to the product and my store are below. I do earn a small commission, which helps me to be able to make more videos for you and do more reviews. So I do appreciate that. And it doesn't charge you anything extra, but I do appreciate the support, and I hope I can bring a lot more great reviews to you. Thanks.